Hello, everyone, and welcome to Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse for CTN coverage of the Section 7 4A Boys Basketball Tournament. Tonight, the number 2 seeded Coon Rapids Cardinals welcome the number 7 seeded Anoka Tornadoes. Joe Young and Howie Shapiro sidelines for tonight's game. Howie, the Tornadoes with only 4 wins on the season, but one of them against this very same Cardinal team.
Well, earlier in the season, the Anoka Tornadoes beat the Cardinals in Anoka by 6. Cardinals come back about a week or so ago, beat Anoka by 9 points. So it's going to be an interesting contest.
And in that second game, the Cardinals needed a 29-point fourth quarter in order to get the victory.
Oh, they did, and they really had to have their shooting from outside going, which they did, and exactly what they're going to have to do here this evening.
Well, inside, a very dominant Anoka club, really. They've got a couple of twin towers inside in the Schaefer brothers, and they've also got a guy by the name of Justin Geyer.
Justin Geyer averages 14 points a game, 5 boards, and you would think that you have to keep an eye on the Schaefers, and you do, but you have to be concerned about the kickback because Geyer has a great shot from the outside.
And for the Coon Rapids Cardinals, a tough time to get bumps and bruises in the lineup, but Sam Fortin rolled his ankle in practice. That means he is not going to be in the starting lineup, but he was in warm-up, so he may get some time tonight, but his starting spot goes to number 31, Drew Ryder.
Well, Drew Ryder's going to have to pick up the slack for Sam Fortin. You know, Drew will certainly get his shots from the outside, but what is important here tonight, he's going to have to distribute the ball, and that's where the pressure is going to fall into his shoulders.
Well, and it'll also call on all the Cardinals. I mean, this is playoff time, of course, so the winner goes on, the loser goes home. And we talked about it before, a number of Cardinals can step up at any given time.
Well, I think what the importance of this game is the Cardinals also have to get their inside game going. You got to get Matt Paulson going, Pat Telke, a number of other players, Grant Schutte, have to have a good night here to beat Anoka.
Well, a strong senior lineup for this Cardinal team. They want to get to the state tournament. The road starts tonight. The Section 7 4A quarterfinal, Cardinals and the Tornadoes next on CTN.
Batteries and flashlight. Okay, you know what?
That guy? Look.
Okay, girls at 3 o'clock.
What is he looking at? They're looking at us. What do you think?
Oh, it's so obvious. Captain Obvious has scored again. Open your window, say something.
Oh, he's really it down.
Hi. Hi.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
It was called the greatest generation any society has ever produced. They were ordinary people who half a century ago did nothing less than help save the world. Millions served in uniform, millions more served at home, and nearly 500,000 gave their lives. And yet there is no national memorial to honor their sacrifice. It is time to say thank you.
Call now and help build the National World War II Memorial.
Go for a mouthful, go for the fun.
Go for cake.
Cakes for everyone. Just one stack is what it takes. And it's go for cakes. Open wide, stuff your face. There's always room for more Gopher cakes. Empty the box, then reload. Eat those Gopher cakes till you explode.
Exercised lately?
Till you explode.
I had a bad day. I took our shortcut to the creek. Just as the train was coming, I nearly got wiped. It was really scary. I slipped and fell. My fishing pole broke. I rolled down the hill. The train was so big. I almost got creamed. Don't worry. I'll never do that again.
Carlson Fieldhouse. Everybody getting ready for the playoffs. Howie Shapiro, Cardinals, hoping the home court advantage will work in their favor. As as they try and get the season victory over the Tornadoes. This is how the teams will line up to start this playoff contest. Lane Skinner and Joe Gadke in the backcourt for the Tornadoes. Justin Geyers, Scott Schaefer up front, Craig Schaefer in the middle. Drew Ryder and Jeremy Hable in the backcourt for the Cardinals. Pat Telke and Grant Schutte up front. Matt Paulson in the middle, and Howie Grant Schutte, a little bit of strep throat tonight, so it'll be interesting to see how much playing time he can have.
Well, it couldn't have come for a worse time for the Cardinals. We talked about in the opening, Sam Thornton turning his ankle in practice, Grant Schutte coming in with a little strep throat. There is Patrick Hayes in his first season behind the bench for the Tornadoes. And there's, of course, Gary Rover in his 6th year behind the bench for Coon Rapids. But, Joe, it really couldn't have come at a better time. We'll see what kind of effort that this squad will give, at least the players who are either ill or limping a little bit.
And head coach Gary Rover very concerned about tonight's event.
There's the officials tonight, Ken McDonald on your right and John Bombach on your left.
Coon Rapids High School welcomes you to tonight's game.
And
the educational value of this event is more important than its outcome. Respect for others, including opponents and officials, is one of those values. So please be a good sport. The team's counting on it. Thank you.
That is the sportsmanship creed, which is read before every high school event at Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse. Gina Ganab, the cheerleader captain, doing the honors for this playoff game. And now, as I was mentioning, Coach Rover concerned about tonight. Anoka has played them tough in both contests, and now with his team a little banged up in the playoffs, the Tornadoes have a chance to knock them off.
Well, they really do, and I think the height inside presents a little bit of a problem for the Cardinals with both the Schaefers and Joe Gadke. Let's talk about the keys a little bit to the game here for the Tornadoes. They have to get their inside game going. They want to move the ball inside to the Schaefers. Kick the ball out to the perimeter if that inside is going to be clogged up. And then, of course, force the Cards to play defense, as we're seeing right now.
Joe Gadke with the ball on the first possession for the Tornadoes. Schaefer misses inside. Rebound controlled by Paulson. In the lane, loose ball picked up by Telke, or Schutte rather. That wouldn't go, but he got another chance and got the foul.
Last time these two teams played, Grant Schutte scored 15 points. They're also going to need him to step up underneath as he's fighting for that rebound. Good positioning underneath by Schutte, and he picks up the foul, gets the opportunity to shoot the 1-and-1.
Craig Schaefer picking up the first foul of the game.
I'm sorry, I meant 2 shots, not 1-and-1.
It's okay, we knew what you meant.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm surprised you didn't correct me. Of course, you don't listen to me anyway, so you probably weren't listening.
Schutte hits the second, puts the first point on the board.
The thing that Coach Hayes told me about the Tornadoes, they really have a tough time. They've been playing teams close, but when they have the lead, or if they're in the 4th quarter, they have a tough time putting teams away.
Skinner with a hanger in the lane, and it's
good. Nice move to the lane by Lane Skinner. Gives the lead to the Tornadoes, 2-1 early.
Drew Ryder setting up the Cardinal offense. High post, Pat Telke kicks it back out. Abel had to come in for it. Telke on the wing. Bring it back up top. Telke stepping in. His shot is off.
Telke is scoring. Nice drive to the lane by Pat Telke. You heard maybe Coach Rover say set it up. Pat took the opportunity down the middle of the defense.
Left side, Skinner. This is Scott Schaefer turning. His shot won't go. Rebound still loose. Craig Schaefer gets it and scores.
That's one thing the Cardinals have to deny is the second opportunities in the lane for the Tornadoes. Last time these two plays, Craig Schaefer, 21 points against the Cardinals. His brother Scott scored 20. Nice move underneath. There's by Telke, drive to the hoop, off the glass and in.
Telke high post, Paulson on the baseline, he scores.
Matt Paulson scoring. Nice job by Matt Paulson, get behind the defense, take that pass in for the easy layup.
Cardinals up 5-4. Gadke watched by Ryder. To the top of the key, backs out, right side, Geyer will take it to the top of the lane, blocked by Telke. Other end, Telke, no good. Rebound and follow is good for Schutte.
Great hustle by Grant Schutte as he followed that Telke miss, putting the Cardinals up 7-4.
Cardinal defense causes the turnover. Joe Gadke called for the travel.
You're going to see the Cardinals be very patient here this evening. Want to set up their offense.
Telke in the high post. He'll bring it back out. Up top is Drew Ryder. Turning and shooting this time is Telke, and Scott Schaefer with the rebound.
Well, we're watching what the Cardinals trying to do is feed Telke inside a little bit here this evening, see if he can get the shot up and over.
Jeremy Habel reaching in and getting the steal for the Cardinals.
Oh, quick hands by Jeremy Habel. We've talked about it for most of the year. Good job of the Cardinals defense getting in the passing lanes to pick off errant passes.
Schutte in the left corner. Back up top for Ryder. Habel. Telke high post on the baseline. He tramples Greg Schaefer on his way out.
There's 9-4. Grant Schutte being very active underneath. He wants this here this evening. He wants the ball.
Skinner to the lane. His jump shot won't go. Rebound controlled by Habel. Baseline jumper is good for Paulson. And the Tornadoes want a timeout.
Head coach Patrick Hayes calling a timeout here early. 11-4 in favor of Coon Rapids. 4:30 left in this first quarter. There's a nice drive inside by Grant Schutte. Gets the play off the glass. And a little bit of a kick out here by Habel to Matt Paulson. He spots up and drains the two.
I tell you why, I got a little nervous when I saw the big man lining up the 17-footer, but he made it look sweet, and he gives the Cardinals a 7-point lead. They're on an 8-point run.
And this is exactly what the Cardinals need to do coming in here, starting off quickly against the Tornadoes. They want to continue this pace throughout the game.
Take a look at the section brackets. The Osseo Orioles, the #1 seed, undefeated in the Northwest Suburban Conference, so they get the #1 seed to bye. They take on the winner of Blaine and St. Francis. The winner of this game will face the winner of Champlin Park and Maple Grove. From the right corner, Michael Jensen with the basket. He was just inside the three-point line. And that cuts the lead to 5.
Well, Joe, there was a nice article in the paper this morning about the Osseo Oriole basketball program, and basically saying that this section was theirs to lose.
Ryder for 3, that's no good. Schutte, the rebound in the
Great positioning, really a defensive lapse by the Tornadoes underneath. Grant Schutte all alone. Nobody was really coming out and guarding him at all underneath.
Schutte has 7 early points, and the Cardinals have a 7-point lead. Geyer on the right wing, troubled by Telke. Up top, Jensen. Low post. Craig actually Scott to Craig Schaefer, but he lost it out of bounds. And the Cardinals will take over on the turnover.
Watch underneath. Nobody is there but Grant Schutte on the miss by Ryder. Grant takes it up and puts it in.
AC Matthews on the floor to replace Drew Ryder. He's the first Cardinal substitution of the game.
Well, Joe, I think AC will have a big game, or big part in this game here tonight.
Blocked by Craig Schaefer. Scott Schaefer. Having troubles with that, Howie. A turnover. The Cardinals back the other way. Habel lines up the 3. It's good.
Jeremy Habel with a nice shot. He stopped, he popped, and he drained that 3.
10-point lead for the Cardinals with just over 3 minutes to play the first quarter. Jensen down low. Craig Schaefer up and in.
Craig Schaefer scoring.
Good positioning underneath by Craig Schaefer. The pass comes in, easily lays it in. 16-8 in favor of the Cardinals.
Habel to Paulson up top, left side. Shooting on the dribble, spins. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Well, Grant Schutte very active. The strep throat doesn't seem to be bothering him too
Foul is
much.
on number 23, Lane
Skinner
Skinner.
picking up the foul.
Grant Schutte at
Sent
the
Schutte
line.
back to the line.
Watch a nice spin by Grant Schutte here as he tries to take it up between 3 defenders. That's where he picks up that foul opportunity from the line.
First one is good.
Drew
That is
Ryder
the
into the
second
lineup.
team foul on the Tornadoes. Cardinals yet to commit.
Second one is off the mark. Abel touched it. Matthews controlled it. He's blocked out of bounds to the Cardinals. So
Tyler Weinman into the
tried
Cardinal
2 shots.
lineup,
He's been
replacing
blocked
Grant
both.
Schutte.
Well, good hustle too underneath by AC Matthews. Good defense by the Tornadoes. As AC grabs that errant ball and a big block.
Justin Geyer getting the denial for the Tornadoes. Matthews in the corner, up top for Ryder. He's watched by Geyer. Abel working against Skinner. Right side over Schaefer. It's no good. Paulson gets the rebound. The pass gets away. And the Cardinals will be called for the backcourt violation.
Well, it looks like Scott Schaefer maybe came down on the floor. Got at least a cut lip. Watch, we're going to see an elbow come right in the face on when Abel was going up for the shot. We're going to see Brian Pearson come into the lineup. As you see Scott Schaefer. A little blood there, a little maybe cut on the lip.
Jensen on the right side, working inside, pass stolen by Schutte to the other end. He lays it in.
Grant Schutte is scoring.
Great drive by Grant Schutte. He really is taking the load on his shoulders here so far this evening. 19-8 in favor of the Cardinals.
He's got 10 points.
Craig Schaefer scoring.
Scores with the left hand.
Nice vertical leap by Schaefer as he goes up and over the Cardinal defense. Easily put that one in.
Weinman turning towards the lane. He lost it. Tornadoes going back the other way. Skinner slows it up. Geyer, a three-pointer. It's good.
Justin Geyer
What you do not want to do
for
is
3.
let the Tornadoes back into this contest. They're a very good perimeter shooting team, and you cannot let them open for the 3.
Cardinals lead by 6 with 1:15 to play in the first. Abel. Skinner got a hand on it, but Abel keeps it.
Well, nice job by Jeremy to keep that ball alive for the Cards.
Gets it back. Weinman on the wing. Abel working in the post. Back out to Weinman. Got a hand on it. Was Jensen. Stolen by Geyer. Other end. Pull up shot is good for Brian Pearson.
That cuts the lead to 4 for Coon Rapids. I think the Cardinals will maybe play for the last shot of this quarter, slow it down a little bit. They had a 10-point lead.
Grant Schutte just holding the ball and waiting. Time ticking off the clock. Nobody challenging him, so it does look, Howie, like they will wait for the final shot. 10 seconds. Abel on the dribble, lost the ball. Weinman recovers, no good. Paulson tips it in.
Great tip in by Matt Paulson. It's a great way to stay with that play. And Matt tips it in, give him the 6-point lead at the end of the first.
They got it up as far as 10, but they will take the 21-15 lead into the break. Nice presence by Weinman to get the ball up there, and Paulson tips it home for the 6-point lead after a quarter.
minutes in the first half. Hits the jumper. Tiffany Young, a junior from Hillsboro, Alabama, has 4. Young, 17-footer, got it. And Tiffany Young with a sensational performance.
Cardinals trying to build on a 6-point lead after the first quarter. Pat Telke to the lane, back right side for Paulson. Up top is Habel, back to Telke. Schutte in the corner, back to Telke. Ryder looking for room. Now jump shot, that won't go. Rebound controlled by Brian Pearson.
Well, Drew had a good look at the basket, just couldn't get that one to drop it. We have not seen Scott Schaefer come back into the game yet after taking that elbow to the mouth.
Three-pointer for Skinner, that's no good. Big rebound for Matt Paulson.
A strong board by Matt as he skies to pull that one down.
Schutte back to Paulson. Tried to feed it back, it's out of bounds to the Tornadoes.
Paulson took the drive to the basket, looking to dish it back to Grant Schutte. I'm not sure if Grant realized that he was going to do that, and ball went out of bounds. As Matt takes the drive between 3 defenders, dishes off to Grant. Grant was cutting to the basket. It went by him.
Jensen leaves it for Skinner. Tried to get it inside, knocked away by Paulson. Ryder recovered.
Just a nice move on the defensive end to not commit the foul and knock the ball away.
Ryder long 2, that won't go. Rebound control by Geyer. Geyer a 3-point on the run, no good. Rebound and foul.
Pearson scoring.
That time, Schutte was underneath for the rebound. Hit a little bit harder off the iron, couldn't bring it down, and Pearson was right there to clean it up.
Paulson turns and shoots on the baseline, no good. Schutte the rebound. He'll go back to the baseline and draw the foul.
Good job by Grant to keep his feet moving.
41, Brian Pearson.
Watch, just a great effort by Grant to get this ball up towards the basket. He picks up the opportunity to go to the line again.
You know, it's only the 3rd foul called in the ball game. All 3 have been against Anoka. All 3 committed against Grant Schutte, and all 3 have been shooting fouls. So Grant 3 of 5
lineup.
free throw line.
AC Matthews reporting into the Cardinals.
AC Matthews coming into the game for the Cards. Drew Ryder's going to take a seat on the bench. Grant trying to put that lead back to 6. There you see his numbers, 11 points, 3 of 5 from the line. Make it 4-6. And the lead is 6.
Mike Jensen into the front court, hands off. Almost losing it out of bounds is Pete Osowski. Osowski gets it back to Schaefer. Left-handed jumper in the lane is good for Craig
Schaefer scoring.
Carter doing a good job in the corner on the double team, but a nice move by Schaefer underneath to get the pass and put it up and in. Cardinal playing strong D.
Jeremy Habel on the dribble. He's fouled by Osowski, and he will go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
Habel shooting 2.
Watch the drive here, and there's the contact to the wrist. Jeremy Habel getting an opportunity from the line.
First one rims out, and here comes Scott Schaefer back.
Scott Schaefer back into the Tornado lineup.
Well, that's big for Anoka. They need him in there.
Brian Pearson played some good minutes, though. Came in and grabbed a couple boards, scored 4 points. In his absence, Habel hits the second one, gives the Cardinals a 5-point lead again, 24-19. Geyer in the corner, back out. Up top is Jensen. Tried to get it in, poked away by Shooting. Abel recovers. Abel leading the run. He slows it down, almost lost it. Right side, Telke. On the dribble, left-handed floater won't go. And Craig Schaefer down with the rebound.
So Pat with a nice move to lane, a little bit too hard off the back part of the iron.
Craig Schaefer working in and scoring.
Craig Schaefer
Craig
scoring
with a nice
2.
move, a power move underneath. Cut the lead to 3.
Craig Schaefer with 8 points for the Tornadoes. Turnover, ball taken away by Pitasowski. Left side, Geyer for 3. That's good.
Justin Geyer
That
for
is
3.
going to tie the game up.
Lane Skinner into the Anoka lineup.
Cardinal defense not getting back on Geyer. Geyer spots up from 3. Nice range. Nothing but net.
Geyer's second three-point shot. 2 for 3 from behind the arc. And we've got a tie game at 24.
Well, Tornado's doing a good job of getting back to this contest. Coon Rapids led by 10 at one point.
Hook shot won't go for Paulson, and Craig Schaefer rather down with the rebound. Craig Schaefer is going to be called for the offensive. Nice job by the Cardinal captain, Grant Shooting, stepping in to take the charge.
Great positioning underneath. He's going to get his position. It was a good call.
How you can't even say it with a straight face. AC Matthews on the baseline.
AC with an athletic move to the hoop.
Puts the Cardinals back in front by 2. Right side, Geyer. Skinner. Takes it to the lane. His pass knocked away by Paulson. Still loose. Skinner recovers in the corner. Right side, Scott Schaefer gets the bucket and the foul. He'll go to the line.
Not a good foul by Matt Paulson. The Schaefer had positioning underneath.
Foul on number 54.
Watch this athletic move to the bucket by AC Matthews around Schaefer. Puts it up
Schaefer
and in.
shooting 1.
A good look by Lane Skinner after
Jeremy
the ball
Hable
was
into the
loose on the
lineup
floor for
guard.
quite some time. Found Scott Schaefer all alone at the back door, and he gets the bucket and foul.
Well, I'm not sure if he actually had contact with Schaefer. Maybe they called the foul for touching the rim. But
and Schaefer misses the free throw. Abel with a pretty decent rebound. And the Cardinals in control. Abel to the lane. That is going to fall.
Abel scoring.
just a great drive into the lane. Gets that one to drop that shooter's roll.
Osowski pass tipped by AC Matthews. And now AC's going to try and convince the referee he didn't get a finger on it.
Mike Jensen back into the Tornado
Watch this
lineup.
nice drive through the lane to the hoop by Jeremy Hable, right through the defense of Anoka. Gets that to drop.
Jeremy not afraid to play inside with the big guys. Got the rebound.
Basket by Scott Schaefer.
Scott Schaefer going in over Grant Shooting. Shooting can't get the charge call that time. And we've got a tie ball game again. Pass inside, tied up by Craig Schaefer. And the Tornadoes will take over on the possession arrow.
Weinman and Tilke
Looks
back
like
into
AC
the
stepped out a
Cardinal
little
lineup.
bit from that pass by Paulson inside, causing the tie-up.
Can't keep his feet at the other end. Cardinals turn it up right back over.
No pass was, I think, led a little bit too far for Jeremy Hable. He really couldn't get a handle on it.
Skinner across midcourt. court for Anoka. Left side, Jensen. Back up top for Skinner. Baseline jumper, no good. Rebound. Greg Schaefer, the follow is good. Plus the
Basket by Greg Schaefer.
That time, Weinman and Schutte were fighting, both fighting for the
Foul is
rebound.
on number 50, Tyler
Schaefer came
Weinman.
across with it and put a nice shot back up. Watch as the Cardinals had that rebound, but they were fighting each other for it. And then Schaefer gets the miss and puts it back up
Geyer
and
and
in.
Pearson back into the Tornado lineup. Paulson back into the Cardinals
Paulson
lineup.
back onto the floor for the Cardinals. Schaefer with 10 points in the game already. Make it 11.
Gives the Tornadoes the lead.
3-point lead. And this is, I believe, first time they've been in front since about 4 points into the game. Telke's shot won't go. Schaefer down with another rebound. Ryan Pearson up top, watched by Abel. Hands off to Skinner, back up top, 1.5. Remaining in the half. Craig's pass, too tall, or Scott's pass, too tall for Craig. And it's a turnover to the Cardinals.
That's got to be a pretty too tall pass for him to go over his head.
Ryder into the front court for the Cardinals. Back up top for Telke. Pass blocked by Geyer, but Abel recovers. Got an official's timeout, Howie.
Have a little discussion with I'm not sure who he's calling. Looking, I think, for
What is he?
he was looking. I think he's looking for the head administrator of the school here. I think he's complaining a little bit about the closeness of our camera, which is not that close. There's no closer than the cheerleaders.
It has not been a problem
Ever.
at any of the ball games we've done here probably in the past 5 years, which is interesting that
First time I've seen that call. Stoppage for that reason. I think he's yeah, again, I mean, he's standing no closer than where these cheerleaders are standing. I don't understand why they're even talking about this.
Yeah, it seems a silly reason to stop a playoff basketball game to me, but you know, I understand that I may be a little biased on the subject.
Well, no, I don't even think that's the case. I think it's ticky-tack. I really do.
And he has spoken to Mr. Craig Johnson about it, and now Mr. Johnson is walking over to our photographer, and I'm not quite sure what hopefully now we can get a little basketball play.
I think that's what we should be doing, is playing basketball. I'm not talking about where the camera.
Jeremy Abel's shot in the lane won't go. Shooting,
Greg
rebound, and follow.
Schutte, putback for Coon.
A strong move again underneath by Grant Schutte.
Skinner, other end, stops up.
The Cardinals need a defensive stop here.
Skinner drives and scores.
Lane Skinner for Coon.
We're at under 50 seconds left in this first half. Anoka up by 3, 33-30. Cardinals looking to set something up on offense.
Schutte on the right side, left side rather. He'll drive against Schaefer, kicks it back out. Ryder thought about the three.
Coach Hayes wanted a travel call on Drew.
Now you can hear Coach Rober screaming, last shot, as we're under 20 seconds remaining in the half. Abel, baseline, it's not going to count. He's called for the offensive foul.
A good thought by Jeremy Abel, but good defense on the part of the Tornadoes to get there in positioning.
Offensive foul on number 33, Abel. Substitutions, Matthews for the Cardinals, Jensen for Anoka.
Watch the drive here by Jeremy Abel. A close one. Looked like he may have just got positioned on the defensive end.
Skinner fighting on the baseline. His shot won't go, and that will end the first half. But the Tornadoes will go to the locker room, Howie, with a lead.
Well, and they will, and they did a good job of getting back in this game. Early in the game, the Cardinals really taking control, up by 10. But Tornadoes doing a good job of getting back in this game, and they do go to halftime with a 33-30 lead.
It's the Section 7 4A quarterfinals. The number 7 seeded Tornadoes with a 33-30 lead over the number 2 seeded Cardinals.
One day these rats were playing in the woods. Wanted some matches and that's no good. Yow! Don't play with matches. Don't play with fire. Fire! For the gorgeous force is what you desire. Don't play with matches. Don't play with fire. Yeah.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Fire!
Fieldhouse, the Tornadoes with a 33-30 lead over the Cardinals in this Section 7 4A quarterfinal game. It really was the Cardinals game off the start. Drew Ryder missing on a 3, but Grant Schutte underneath. He's got 14 points in the first half. Jeremy Abel has 8 three-pointer. Cardinals had a 10-point lead, but then the Tornadoes came storming back. Craig Schaefer doing most of the work. He's got 11 points to lead the Tornadoes, and they came back. They tied it with about 4.5 minutes remaining in the second, and they lead by 3 at the half.
And you look at that 2-point percentage shot, 13 of 19 for Anoka. Just great percentage, 11 of 25 for the Cards. And rebounds pretty even. Steals a couple more in favor of Coon Rapids. And Joe, I just think that, you know, we talked about the fact that Anoka, tough, really playing with the lead. So we'll see that if they can hold this lead here in the second half.
All right, Howard. Cardinals will have the first possession. The Cardinals will start things. Saw Paulson and Abel each with 6 points in the first half, and a big 14 for Grant Schutte.
Really, nobody from either squad in foul trouble at this point in the game.
Well, really, there were only 7 fouls called in the whole first half. Abel, a jumper at the baseline.
Jeremy Abel with a nice move, shook off a block and put it in. Brings the Cardinals within 1.
Geyer stops up. Craig Schaefer, left side. Scott Schaefer on the baseline. A jumper is good.
Scott Schaefer for Anoka.
Scott Schaefer with 8. His brother Craig with 11.
As I mentioned, 21 and 20 points apiece in this last matchup against the Cardinals. A 9-point loss by Anoka.
Scott Schaefer got a bloody lip in the first half and spent some time on the bench. He's still got, looks like some gauze or cotton in his mouth to keep it from bleeding. Telke is fouled by Geyer on the cross-court pass. And Cardinals will
Justin Geyer
inbound from the baseline.
Well, we're watching offensively what the Cardinals are trying to do is move the ball around the perimeter. Either look for the open shot or try and move it inside. Cardinals a good perimeter shooting team.
Telke up top, Grant Schutte on the dribble, kicked it back out, gets it back, left side. Tied up and the ball popped away. Michael Jensen getting the steal for the Tornadoes.
Oh, good defensive play by Jensen to pull the ball away.
Jensen watched by Habel. Cross court to Skinner, quick inside pass to Scott Schaefer. His jumper won't go. Rebound out of bounds to the Cardinals.
Well, Cardinals want to deny that inside game of Anoka. Want to make sure they come out and defend that. Both Schaefer's very active underneath.
Schutte kicks it out. Three-pointer for Ryder. That's no good. Rebound for Geyer. A steal and big block for Geyer. He just ripped it right back. Geyer for three at the other end. It's good.
That was huge. Geyer with a great play on the defensive end. Comes back and drains the three to give the Tornadoes a 6-point lead. They're going to call Jensen with the foul. There's the steal by Schutte, but watch. Great play by Geyer as he comes across, steals it cleanly. He's going to lead the break, and then he's going to finish with a three as he drains that. 38-32 in favor of Anoka. Timeout called here early on in the second half.
The Tornadoes with their biggest lead of the night at 6 points. Look at that,
hey,
an all-new background, an all-new graphic promoting the best show on cable. That's right, Sports Night, live every Monday. Most complete coverage of Cardinal athletics anywhere. And I like that on the right side. AC Matthews with the big in-your-face dunk on Patrick O'Brien. And
we've coined that the fastest half hour on cable television. There it is. And
most complete coverage of Cardinal athletics anywhere. Not a show for referees.
No, definitely not.
Nice pass underneath. Telke mugged by Geyer, and Telke. Telke kind of almost looked like he gave him a kidney shot afterwards.
Unfortunately for Pat, he was able to hold his balance. Important free throws for the Cardinals early here in the second half. Cuts the lead to 5. Pat trying to cut it to 4.
And he does.
We're seeing the Cardinals pressure a little bit on defense.
Side. This is Mike Jensen. Left side, Skinner on the dribble. Inside is Scott Schaefer. He's fouled. He'll go to the line.
They call that one on pass, but also shooting.
I think it's going to go on
Schutte.
It
is shooting.
Be his first.
Foul on Coon Rapids, number 32, Grant Schutte.
There's the infraction.
Scott Schaefer at the line for 2 shots.
Grant Schutte behind Scott Schaefer. 8 points for Scott.
The lead back to 6. Schutte in the low post working against Scott Schaefer. He's going to get the foul. He'll go to the line. Schaefer picking up his first.
Oh, nice move underneath by Grant to get that opportunity to
Foul
go to
on
the line.
Anoka, Scott Schaefer, Grant Schutte at the line.
Quick step inside. That's where he picks up the foul on Schaefer. Again, the Cardinals trying to cut that lead back to 4. 15 points for Grant, 5 of 7 from the line. 16 and 6 for 8.
Your mathematics skills are amazing.
Yes, thank you.
Mike Jensen will bring it up court for the Tornadoes. Lost it on the run. Abel going the other way for the Cardinals. Abel will slow it down. Now take it himself. He draws the foul on Jensen, and he will go to the line to shoot 2.
Good job by Jeremy to pick up the foul. Saw that opportunity to try and put the 2 points in.
Jeremy Habel at the line for 2 shots.
Nice takeaway by Habel there. And he's going to go from one end of the court to the other and try and put it up. Stutter steps a little bit and then makes the move to the basket.
I think you could make the argument that there was a foul on that play.
You think?
Not
sure though.
Abel hits the first. Makes it a 3-point game. He can cut it to 2. As Joe Gadke checks back in for the Tornadoes. Abel hits them both. He's got 10.
Well, Joe, as in the last game, that the Cardinals were very hot from the free throw line in the last game they played against Anoka. Continue that trend here this evening. 5 team fouls on the Tornadoes here in the second half.
Craig Schaefer.
Craig Schaefer scoring.
Nice pass inside to Craig Schaefer and a good spin move. Quick to the basket. Tough to defend.
Abel's pass got away from Paulson, tied up by Craig Schaefer. Possession arrow will favor the Tornadoes.
Schaefer with that nice move to the basket. Puts it up and in. Left hand.
Geyer on the left side. Schaefer up and over, shooting for the bucket.
Craig Schaefer scoring for the Tornadoes.
Lead is back to 6. 44-38 in favor of the Tornadoes.
Telke for 3 from the corner. It's good.
Nice move to the corner for Telke. Not hesitate to put that one up and in. Cuts the lead back to 3.
Gadke on the dribble. The game down to a 3-point lead once again. Geyer troubled by Telke. Schaefer inside to Scott Schaefer. He turns and scores.
Scott Schaefer
think they worked on that move in the backyard a few times?
It's a possibility. Scott Schaefer's got 12. Craig has 15. And the Tornadoes have a 5-point lead.
They're going to call fouls on both
Telke and Skinner.
There's the action right there. Both of them giving each other a little bit of a shoulder. Cardinals will
We
retain
have a
possession
double
of the
foul
ball.
on number 21 for the Cardinals and number 23 for Anoka. We will go with the alternating possession.
Explaining the situation, head coach Pat Hayes.
Substitution number 50 for Anoka, or for
Tyler Wyman
for 54
the
calls.
Cardinals. Abel up top, watched by Skinner. Abel right side in to shooting, low post, working against Craig Schaefer. Left side, Ryder. Telke will take the baseline jumper. That's no good. Weinman got the rebound. He's fouled by Scott Schaefer, and he will go to the line.
An opportunity for a free throw for Tyler Wyman.
Foul is on.
There's the miss by Telke. Tyler doing a good job underneath. Grab the board. Puts it back up and in strong, and there's the infraction.
Ryan Pearson into the Anoka lineup.
Ryan Pearson checking in for the Tornadoes. 2:40 remaining in the third quarter. Anoka up 46-42. Second one misses. Ryder with the rebound, and he will reset the offense. Shooting. Baseline. Kicks it out. Weinman from 14 feet. That's no good. Got his own.
Tyler Weinman does a great job of staying with his shot after the miss. That cuts the lead to 2.
Yankee lost the ball. Abel couldn't keep it in, and the Tornadoes will keep possession.
A good hustle by Jeremy Hable as he went after that loose ball.
Timeout, Anoka.
Watch this. Just a strong follow by Tyler Weinman. He's able to get his own miss and put it up and in for the 2 points. Again, the shot from outside. Good positioning underneath. Just strong to the hoop. After that, Cardinals, watch Jeremy Hable. Good hustle, just can't get it off his knee. The Cardinals take a timeout after this play.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have popcorn and hot dogs, now half price at the concession stand.
Well, Howie, how do you stay up with the Cardinals from home?
Well, thanks, Joe, for asking. Just go to the website, www.ctnstudios.com. Offers everything you want to know about Cardinal athletics, all the scores and stats, great picture gallery, and gives you every info that you want to know about the CTN sports team and more, Joe. And more.
That's right. CTNstudios.com. The place to be in cyberspace.
I know I visit there frequently.
Skinner working up top, and he's going to get the foul on Ryder. And Coach Rover does not like
Foul is on Coon Rapids, Drew
Did not like the
Ryder.
call at all. Just a little bit of contact. Watch the play here as Drew comes out. It looked more like Skinner gave the elbow than anything else, but the referee did not see it that way.
Skinner in the corner, inside is Scott Schaefer. Loose ball taken away by Shooting.
Good job by Grant, good hustle.
Ryder for three, it's good.
The Cardinals lead 47-46. That is the boost that the Cardinals need to get back into this game. They've been chipped away at that Anoka lead.
Skinner driving, he's going to be fouled by Ryder.
Well, a couple of quick fouls on Drew Ryder.
Foul on 31, Drew Ryder.
Watch the hustle by Grant Schutte as he gets the save
Jensen
out to Tyler Weinman.
into the Tornado lineup.
Grant very active underneath, and there's the three-point shot by Ryder as he drains that, giving the Cardinals the 1-point lead.
Yankee inbounds to Osowski. Osowski, right side for Pearson.
I think they called that.
Calling
Foul
Tyler
on
Weinman.
number 50, Tyler Weinman, his second.
There's the team's fifth. Weinman's second.
Mike Jensen scores.
Nice pass inside to Mike Jensen for the 2 points. Gives the Tornadoes back the 1-point lead.
Pat Telke up top, going to the dribble. Stops up. Weinman, he'll take the 17-footer. It's off the front. Rebound controlled by Gadke. 1 minute to play in the third quarter. Another foul called away from the ball on Tyler Weinman.
They're going to call Weinman for the push, but there's a lot of activity underneath the hoop.
Team 6.
AC Matthews is going to get an opportunity to check back in the lineup.
Number 35, AC Matthews back into the Cardinal lineup.
There's the 6th team foul on the Cardinals. Watch underneath. All they're doing is fighting for the position, and they call Tyler for the push. Not one of the finest calls made in this game.
Right side, Jensen. Up top, Pearson. Back to Jensen. Cross court through the hands. And Osowski recovers. Osowski driving baseline. He scores.
They let Osowski in past the defense. He puts easy 2 up. 50-47, Anoka.
Abel drives it the other lane. The bucket and the foul. He can tie the game from the line.
Well, Jeremy took charge on that play. Got the nice move to the hoop. Put it in. It's going to get an opportunity to make a 3-point play right here. Watch Jeremy Habel as he takes advantage, goes up and over, puts that shot in. Matt Paulson checking back in the lineup for the Cards.
And the game tied at 50. 15 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Gadke hands off to Jensen. He can't get inside. Osowski back up top to Jensen. 5 seconds. Right side, Gadke. He'll get the shot off. It's no good. Follow is for Scott Schaefer.
Scott Schaefer scoring
going high to pick up that miss, putting it up and in, giving the Tornadoes a 2-point lead at the end of 3.
So we will go to the final quarter. The winner will go on. The loser will go home. The Tornadoes up 52-50.
Tommy, I'll play catch with you.
No thanks.
Daddy'll be home soon.
But he's late. I thought you forgot about me.
Oh, never, Tommy. Daddy did something really, really stupid.
Hey, what happened?
Just running by the tracks and the train was coming in. Slipped and fell, slipped and fell.
Watch the shot to end the third quarter. As the miss, nice play to tip it in for the 2-point lead. Joe, do you believe in deja vu? Because the last time these two teams met, Anoka was up by 2 going into the 4th. Actually increased the lead to 4. Cardinals came back with that big 29-point 4th quarter to win that game.
Geyer will score inside. Nice feed from Scott Schaefer.
I'm sure the Tornadoes talked about that between the break. Do not let that happen again.
You don't think they want that happen again?
No, I don't think so.
Abel in the lane. The floater won't go. Rebound. Controlled by Craig Schaefer. Scott Schaefer can't score. Got his own rebound. And he's fouled.
Call that Drew Ryder. As he will go to the
Foul
line.
on Coon Rapids, 31, Drew
Long
Ryder.
down court pass to Schaefer. He couldn't get the ball to drop it. And watch the infraction right there as Ryder reaches in. It was a good foul. Give him an opportunity to go to the line, make sure he wasn't going to get the 2 points. Long pass to Scott Schaefer. Scott good hustle, getting his own miss. There's the infraction.
And he will shoot the 1-and-1.
14 points for Scott Schaefer. 2 of 3 from the line.
Hits the first, earns the second. And he hits them both. The lead back to 6 points for the Tornadoes. That's as big as it's been all night.
The Cardinals Cardinals have to play their game.
Abel for three, that's no good. Tracks down his own rebound. Blocked by Scott Schaefer. Schaefer at the top of the key. Inside, Geyer turns and shoots. That's no good. Scott Schaefer the rebound and follow.
Right now, Anoka wants this game more than the Cardinals do. Good positioning underneath by Scott Schaefer as he puts it back up and increases their lead to 8. Biggest of the night for the Tornadoes.
Telke to the lane. That's good.
Strong move by Pat Telke. And the Cards are going to call a timeout to talk about this with a 6-point lead for Anoka, 58-52. 6:26 left in this fourth quarter.
A lot of ball game left, Howie, but
plenty of time.
But the Cardinals need to get things going right now. Geyer missing, but Scott Schaefer the rebound and follow. And you've got two guys that are 6'7", identical twins inside. It definitely makes your case at the rebounds a little bit better.
Well, you know, plus they've played together for so long. Whether it's in the gym or in the backyard, they know each other and they know what their tendencies are. We watched Pat Telke with a nice move to the basket.
Laura Geisler, one of many girls basketball players in the gymnasium tonight.
There's a young fan here this evening.
And a young fan.
Yeah.
Kind of the bookends of fans.
Yes, absolutely. Different generations.
Scott Schaefer getting the block on Habel. A nice job by Jeremy to follow his miss and then get another attempt. And I think he was hoping for the foul, but didn't get it.
A nice crowd here this evening for this playoff game. Cardinals need to stop on D. This time down.
Gadke in the corner. Back up top, almost had it poked away. Got it to Skinner. Skinner right side. Pass got away from Craig Schaefer, and the Cardinals recover.
A little bit too hard inside the Schaefer.
Telke up top, taking it in. That won't go. Weinman tipped the rebound out, and Geyer called for the foul as he comes flying out of control.
Geyer looking a little bewildered on that call, but definitely a foul on Justin Geyer.
Nice job by Tyler Weinman. Yep. He couldn't get the rebound, but he could keep it alive and keep it out of the hands of the Schaefers.
Big free throws here.
Abel shooting at 1-1.
13 points for Jeremy, 4 or 5 from the line. 5-6.
This is the second rebound controlled by Craig Schaefer. 5-point lead. Schaefer lost it. Geyer recovered. Cardinals pressuring, but Geyer got it away to Skinner. Skinner got it to Gadke in the corner. Cross court to Geyer. Up top, Skinner. Pressured by A.C. Matthews. Lost control. The Cardinals recover. Going the other way. Habel will pull up for three. It's good.
That's a big three for Jeremy Habel. Cuts the lead for 2. A lot of confidence in his shot from the outside. He stops and pops and drains it.
Schaefer turns, blocked by Weinman, but he got it back. Stolen by Telke. Cardinals going the other way. Habel, and he is wondering how in the world he was not fouled in the middle. Cardinals will keep the ball though.
Watch the steal. Great poke by Pat Telke. Pat gets it over to Jeremy Habel, and he stops and drains it for the 3. Nice look.
Cardinals trail by 2. Schutte in the low post. Matthews in the lane. We got a tie game again.
That's just a great gift from Grant Schutte to AC Matthews. AC doing a good job of getting all alone underneath and putting it in.
Gadke trying to get it inside, poked away by Schutte.
A nice tip by Grant. Keep it away from underneath. Watch a nice give from Schutte to AC Matthews, almost a little bit behind him. AC does a good job of controlling the ball and puts it up and in. It's a tense atmosphere here tonight, Joe.
Gadke for 3, it's good.
That was big.
Gadke for 3.
That's Gadke's first bucket of the ball game, only his second shot.
Got to contest those shots. Got to make sure you get a hand in the face of the offensive player.
Abel to the lane, it's good.
Jeremy Abel is up and around the defense. 61-60 Anoka. 3:50 left in this contest.
AC Matthews applying the pressure to Jensen. Geyer, and he will get the pressure from Matthews. Geyer in the corner. Double teamed, he's in trouble, lost the ball. Weinman couldn't keep it. And now a travel, great job by the Cardinal defense. All pieces of it, forcing the frustration.
Here's a nice move to the basket by Jeremy Abel. Nice body control as he puts that up and in. And then on the defensive end, Cardinals doing a good job of pressuring. Tyler Weinman with a nice play. Tries to get it to go off. And watch AC Matthews step in front, causing that traveling. Cardinal fans on their feet. 3:31 left in this fourth quarter, Joe. 61-60.
Well, you couldn't ask for much more, but if you think you need to, any questions, concerns, comments about this or any other program you see here on CTN, give us a call on the feedback line, 763-767-6526, or you can email us at ctnsports@ctnstudios.com.
There's a red, a fixture here at Roger E. Carlson.
The Cardinals trail by 1. There's 3:31 remaining in the ball game, and they have possession. Abel will bring it up court for Coon Rapids. Right side, AC Matthews. Puts it on the floor to the lane. Left hand won't go. Geyer controls the rebound.
Almost a steal by Schutte, but good thought by AC Matthews. Take it to the hole.
Gadke stepping up, kicks it back out to Geyer. Gadke up top, Geyer. Tyler Weinman picks up another foul. It's his third foul. And I think all 4 of them have been away from the ball, just kind of a lot of them while he's fighting for position.
These are kind of ticky-tack fouls. I mean, there's not much of a push there at all. You're allowed to put your hand on a player when you're defending. I don't like that call.
Craig Schaefer at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. And he hits the first. He could make it a 3-point lead for the Tornadoes. And he does.
The fans trying to disrupt his concentration at the line.
Abel into the front court. 2:40 remaining. Abel on the run. That won't go. Rebound controlled by Gadke. Schaefer turns it the other end. That's no good. Matthews with the rebound.
Good job by AC Matthews to get that board. Give the Cardinals an opportunity to set up again.
Weinman in the corner. Shooting in the lane. He's fouled. The bucket will count. And he can tie the game from the line.
Well, Grant's been a little relatively quiet here in the second half. And no better time for him to get hot.
He's got just 2 points in the second half.
Nice move to the basket as he controls himself, puts the ball up and in. Opportunity for a three-point play.
It's the 4th foul on Craig Schaefer.
Important free throw for Grant shooting.
And this game is tied at 63.
Wow. What a great basketball game.
Two minutes remaining. The whole season comes down to
2 minutes.
2 minutes, Howie.
That's incredible.
The winner goes on. The loser goes home. The Tornadoes in no hurry to take a shot. It would be a bit of an upset for the Tornadoes to come away with the victory, but at this point, really anybody's game.
Well, you know, in this section, Joe, in this conference, especially in this section, a lot of good teams.
The Cardinals not letting the Tornadoes get it into the Twin Towers. Inside, Geyer is fouled by Schutte. He will go to the line and shoot 2.
Schutte, his second.
Or maybe is he shooting the 1-and-1? It is going to be a 1-and-1.
Grant picks up that foul.
Geyer's first trip to the free throw line. He's got 3. He shot 3 for 4 from behind the arc tonight.
Big free throw for Justin Geyer.
Timeout on the floor.
Let's call it timeout. Let Geyer think about it a little bit. Also have an opportunity to set something up. Well, Joe, this is all we could ask for in a basketball game. Coming in here in a section playoff game between the number 2 seed Cardinals and the number 7 seed Tornadoes. Tornadoes with the 1-point edge and an opportunity to see if they get it to 2.
We're going to take it. We're going to stand. We're going to come down and play defense. He makes this one. We're down like 2. Don't panic. Don't panic. You got a world of time out there. You understand? Just spread them out and let's run it. Let's run it. You got him. You got to run it. You pass the ball here, go screen away, bring the other guy over. You get a good shot. You take it. You take it. On defense. On defense. You come out. You come out.
Coach Gary Rover, very important that the Cardinals do not lose their heads. It's looked a little bit that they're feeling the pressure.
I knew that's the word you were looking for. I knew that was the word you were looking for.
That's actually not the word I was looking for.
What was the word you were looking for?
I don't know.
Okay.
Can't find it.
Apparently not.
But they were feeling rushed, is what I was trying to say.
I think you said it right. They were feeling the pressure out there. And Coach Rover basically said there's plenty of time out there. And it is. There's a minute 10 left, plenty of time in this game.
Geyer makes it a 2-point lead with 1:10 to play. Cardinals want to set it up and make sure that they at least tie this game. Telke across midcourt. Crosses to Schutte. Abel up top. He'll take the 3. That's no good. Rebound controlled by Skinner.
I think you have to follow him here. Not much of a foul either. We're going to call that A.C. Matthews.
It'll be his first. McGahee at the line to shoot 2.
Where was the foul on that play? I'd like to know.
I'm not quite sure. But McGahee can make it a 4-point lead now. He misses the first, so This will be a single possession.
Drew Ryder into the Cardinal lineup.
Drew Ryder checking back in the lineup for the Cards. Tyler Wyman taking a seat on the bench.
And he hits the second. Cardinals trail by 3, 42.3 remaining in the game. Drew Ryder will bring it up court.
Well, Joe, we're going to go to overtime.
Abel to the lane. He's fouled. He'll go to the line.
Foul on Anoka, number 21, Justin Geyer. Jeremy Abel shooting 2
fouls on Justin Geyer. He reaches in on Jeremy Abel. Jeremy with 2 shots from the line. Makes it a 2-point Anoka lead. Looking to cut it to 1.
And he does. And the Cardinals call timeout again.
Timeout, Coon Rapids.
Well, 33.5 seconds left in this contest. As you said, Joe, one team moves on, one team stays home. 66-65 in favor of Anoka.
Well, there is going to be plenty of highlights from tonight's game making the show. On Monday, it's Sports Night, fastest half hour on cable, and the most complete coverage. Cardinal Athletics Anywhere is live Monday at 7:30, and then replay throughout the week.
And you know, Joe, as much as we also want the Cardinals season to continue, we want our season to continue as well. We'll have an opportunity to do the game if the Cardinals pull this out.
Well, the boys basketball team, the last hope in the winter season for the Cardinals. They are the last active athletic team.
Yes, they are. This is where it comes down.
They're going to want to foul as soon as this one is put in bounds. Sam Thornton hoping to have another game that he can actually play. Inbound to Schaefer, back to Skinner. Skinner running for his life, and now we'll get the foul. A.C. Matthews. Lane Skinner at the line to shoot 2.
Well, plenty of time left, 27 seconds. The 2 shots for Skinner. You can either put him up by 2 or 3.
Cardinal crowd putting all the pressure they can on Lane Skinner, and it works. First one is off the mark, 27 seconds remaining. Big pressure, and he hits it. 27 seconds, and the Cardinals will call a timeout.
Timeout. He calls a timeout. Didn't like what he saw. Didn't like the opportunity. So the Cardinals will talk it over.
One last chance. The season rides on this play.
Yes, it does. Comes down to the last 27 ticks on this clock. Anoka up by 2, 67-65. Cardinals with the ball. See what what Coach Rover has in mind as he sets this team up offensively.
Cardinals trailed by as much as 8 in this 4th quarter. Have trimmed it all the way down, tied the game with 2 minutes to play, and now trying to be the last one standing.
Well, we'll see if they go for the 2 and send it to OT, or if they try and win the game with a 3-point play.
Well, I think you got to play for the 2, Howie.
I think you do as well.
And if you get the foul and go for a 3-point play, it's that much better. AC Matthews to Drew Ryder. Cardinals in the front court. 15 seconds. The whole place on their feet. Abel with 10 seconds remaining. Looking inside, he shoots, he scores. Tornadoes call a timeout.
They're going to put 4.5 seconds on the clock. Anoka called the timeout. Referee Ken McDonald looked over and said, put 4.5 seconds on that clock. It'll give the Tornadoes an opportunity. But watch, a pressure play by Jeremy Abel with a nice spin move. Get a good look to the back, a little push shot.
I think that's one of the best looking shots he's had all night, too. I mean, he's done a lot of spins to create that open jumper, but they've always had at least a hand in his face. And here it is, the most critical shot of the ball game, and he's able to spin for a wide open look. He puts it in, and if the Cardinal defense can hold for 4.5 seconds, Howie, we're going to overtime.
An OT game. But, you know, I'm a little surprised that the Anoka defense didn't really come out a little bit more and pressure him. He had just a nice open look on that basket, and he was able to put that in to tie this contest up. Well, Joe, 4.5 seconds. It's not a lot of time, but it could be.
Jeremy Abel tonight.
Big game from Jeremy Abel.
22.
He stepped it up offensively. The one thing the Cardinals do not want to do is foul in this situation. They got to make sure that they have no contact whatsoever. Just allow just some good pressure defense, but don't touch any of the Tornadoes.
Well, and it's such an interesting way that fouls have been called in tonight's ball game.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
A lot of the things really haven't looked like fouls.
Well, the way that this game has been called, you may have to look at somebody the wrong way to get a foul called.
Cardinals want to put some pressure on defense, but do not want to foul. Inbound goes to Geyer. He's across midcourt, calls a timeout. Now they want more time back on the clock again.
They're going to put 2 seconds on the clock? Is that what he said? 2 seconds?
No, he was
no way.
Say 21.
Okay.
Called it.
Well, it is. I don't think they're going to put any more time. Calls the timeout there, but we can't see the clock and where they call the timeout. But there is 6/10 of a second.
The Anoka bench certainly wants more than 6/10 of a second.
They're not going to get any more than the 6/10.
So.
Nope, they will not. This is a wild crowd. It is a wild game. 6/10 of a second away from going into overtime, Joe.
.67, and Red in for another overtime game, possibly.
He's probably seen enough of them. We've seen our fair share, but Red, I'm sure, has seen a lot more than we have.
.22 points for Jeremy Abel, leading the way for the Cardinals. Grant Schutte has 19. Inbound taken by Telke, and we are going to overtime. The Cardinals have the possession arrow, so they will start with the ball in OT.
Well, Joe, you couldn't ask for more excitement than this.
It's the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen. Section 7 4A basketball tournament. We go to overtime. The Tornadoes and the Cardinals tied at 67.
I know I'm not who you're expecting, but I am Michael Jordan, chairman of the board of the College Fund. By keeping tuition costs down, bright, deserving kids get a shot at going to college. Because let's face it, no matter how gifted you are,
We all could use a little help. Please support the College Fund. Mine is a terrible thing to waste.
Overtime just underway, and we started with a tip-off. Bad pass. Craig Schaefer, Pat Telke misses at the other end. The ball out of bounds to the Cardinals.
And I want to know how that was not a foul on Craig Schaefer as he was trying to pull at Pat Telke on that steal. How could they not call a foul on that?
That is a good question.
Well, thanks, Joe.
Gadke kicked the inbound. Cardinals will try again. The whole season comes down to the 4-minute overtime. AC Matthews checking in for the Cardinals. Drew Ryder heads to the bench. Pat Telke inbounds to Abel. Abel to the lane, spins. Called for a travel. Whoa.
I'm not going to say anything. I just won't say
You're bursting to say that that's it.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's
Either
continue.
way, 3.5 minutes remaining in this first overtime. The Cardinals and Tornadoes still locked up at 67. The entire Cardinal crowd on its feet. A playoff game with everything you could ask for. Geyer puts it back on the floor. His shot is off the mark. Matthews down with the rebound.
Good defense by the Cardinals. And a nice rebound by AC Matthews. We're under 3 minutes now.
Abel up top. Grant shooting. Kicks it out. Matthews, baseline, that doesn't go. Rebound, Paulson, that doesn't go. Rebound. Matthews, he's fouled. He'll go to the line.
Wow. A lot of action underneath. Cardinals doing a good job of getting that ball back up, but nobody can get it to drop. Watching the nice move by AC, just can't get enough of the glass. Matt Paulson with a good look at it. A little bit short on the shot. And there's AC again going back up, but he'll pick up the foul. Justin Geyer fouls out of the game for Anoka. Looks like Michael Jensen will get the opportunity to come back in for the Tornadoes. Big free throws for AC Matthews. Pressure free throws.
Mike Jensen into the Tornado lineup.
Matthews' first trip to the charity stripe tonight. He's got 4 points. And now the Anoka fans trying to disrupt the shot, and Matthews' first attempt is short. Second one won't go either. Rebound controlled by Lane Skinner. Skinner to the lane, kicks it out. Three-pointer for Gadke. That's no good. Rebound on the floor, still loose. Tied up. Possession arrow will favor the Cardinals.
The Cardinals get that opportunity to use the possession arrow. Scott Schaefer looking for a foul. Has watched the action underneath. A lot of hands, a lot of bodies. Everybody's trying to get the ball. And there's the tie-up.
Jeremy Abel across midcourt. Shooting resets to Telke up top. Hable to the lane. His shot won't go. Rebound all the way out to Telke, and his shot does.
And a great job to get the ball out to Pat Telke, and just cool under fire. Pat drops the 2.
Yankee to Skinner on the left side, back up top to Jensen. Yankee. Cardinals up 2 in the overtime. 1:35 remaining.
It's a nail biter.
A barn burner. 3-pointer for Skinner is good.
Skinner for 3.
That was a great shot by Skinner. Nailed that 3.
Skinner fouls. Hable will go to the line.
Lane Skinner. Jeremy Hable will take 2 shots.
Pat Telke with a 2-point play on the bat back. Nice play. And then Lane Skinner cool under fire as he drops this 3.
Gives the Tornadoes the 1-point lead back. 1:15 remaining, and Jeremy Hable at the line. He hits the first.
They're tied.
He is 7 of 10 from the charity stripe tonight.
Hable looking to give the Cardinals the lead back.
And he hits them both.
Wow.
71-70 Coon Rapids. 1:10 remaining in the overtime. Jensen resets to Skinner. Down to a minute. Yankee gives it to Jensen. Inside to Schaefer, and a foul on Schutte will put Craig Schaefer at the line.
Foul on Coon Rapids, number
53.5 seconds left. Cardinals up by 1.
Schaefer at the line for 2
Nice
shots.
pass inside to Schaefer to get him the opportunity.
Schaefer is 3 for 3 from the line tonight with 17 points. He hits the first.
We are tied.
This one won't go. Big rebound for Matt Paulson. He skied up there for that one.
Well, do they hold for the last shot?
Yes, I think you
so.
do.
You have to hold for the last shot, and if you're Anoka, you certainly don't want to follow.
Of course, if they hold for the last shot, they miss it, we go to another overtime. They make it, they go on to a semifinal game.
As do we.
25 seconds remaining. Ball in the hands of Jeremy Hable. He'll get it back from Schutte. 15 seconds. Hable waiting for the clock to get down to 10. Here it is. And he's spinning to the lane, and it's good. Timeout called by the Tornadoes. 5.6 seconds remaining.
Well, no one better to take that shot than Jeremy Hable. Jeremy with just a great evening here. And watch as we're going to show you this shot to give him the lead with 5.5 seconds left. Great spin move and just a nice open lane right to the basket.
Right in between all 5 of them.
73-71, Coon Rapids.
26 points for Jeremy Hable tonight. We did a game a couple weeks back, Howie, at 27. That was his career high.
26. He'll take the 26 because his 25th and 26 points, the most important 2 points of this game up until now.
The most important points of his career, brother.
I'll buy that joke. I will buy that.
Step in, they're gonna dish. You two gotta stay back here. You've got almost front. Schaefer. You understand? We catch the ball, don't even try to get rid of it. Just catch it. All right. Put pressure on it, hands up, and we're gonna come back. All right? Listen, don't let them throw over you two. Don't let them throw over you two right here. Stay back and say, do the job.
Jeremy Hable, a great spin move, and a nice move with the right hand, off the glass, and in. Sam Fortin, Drew Ryder, Sam Fortin, turning an ankle as we talked about, unable to play in this game.
Here comes the last chance. Skinner on the run. He scores, and we're going to another overtime. Great move by Layton Skinner. And we're going to overtime number 2, Howie.
Wow, I just can't believe this game. Talk about action nonstop from one end to the other. There's a look at Lane Skinner. Just a great move to the basket, up and around Grant Schutte. And he gets that roll off the rim to put it in. Another 4 minutes of overtime. Beautiful move off the glass. Little scoop in. Wow.
73-73. After one overtime, we've got another overtime on the way, and the crowd isn't even sitting down for the break between overtimes, Howard.
Well, there's no reason to sit down. It's called nonstop excitement. Cardinals hoping to get out of this game. Anoka just will not let it be. Waiting for Anoka to come back on the court. We'll have a jump ball between Craig Schaefer and Matt Paulson.
Paulson controls the tip. Telke will bring it into the front court for Coon Rapids. Left side for Grant Schutte. Working against Scott Schaefer. Back out. Nice pick. Hable to the lane. He scored.
Jeremy Hable. Who else? 28 points now for Jeremy Hable.
A career night in the playoffs for Jeremy Hable. And he has put the Cardinals back in front by 2. Skinner, left side for the Tornadoes. Cross court knocked away by Telke. Telke on the run. And he will get the foul on Gaedke.
They're telling us in the truck, Joe, that Jeremy Hable has 29 points. So you can do a quick recount. And Joe's shaking his head like, how dare you tell me that I don't know it's 28.
I've got him for 28.
Watch it. Great steal by Pat.
I could
Telke.
be wrong.
Pat taking it all the way. Had AC Matthews on the wing. But picks up the infraction, and he makes the first free throw. Give the Cards a 3-point lead.
And he hits them both.
2 big free throws for Pat Telke.
He's got 13 points.
Ice water running in his veins.
Yeah, I just saw him take a huge deep breath too, going.
Did you see me take a huge deep breath?
Cardinals settling into a zone defense.
I was just going to say that. Thank you.
Under 3 minutes, they've got a 4-point lead. Gaedke to the floor, back out. Pass knocked away out of bounds by Jeremy Hable.
Well, Jeremy's doing it on both ends of the court. Just a great game for him here this evening. Watch the nice defense by Jeremy Hable. Gets out in the passing lane, knocks the pass out of bounds.
Schaefer kicks it out. 3-pointer on the way for Jensen. No good. Telke on the rebound.
Big miss for the Tornadoes and a big rebound for Telke. Cardinals in no hurry.
Cardinals got to think burn time. Nice give and go. Hable in the lane. And he lost it out of bounds, and they're not going to call a foul.
We'll take a look at this play. He's got position.
Skinner in the corner, back out, up top, Jensen. Back to Skinner. Skinner going baseline. Kicks it back out. Gadke for three. That's an air ball out of bounds to the Cardinals.
Big miss by Gadke.
Drew Ryder coming back on for the Cardinals. Brian Pearson checking in for the Tornadoes.
Drew Ryder.
Minute 47 left in the second overtime period. Cardinals holding on to a 4-point lead and the ball.
And a foul on the inbound. Scott Schaefer pushing Drew Ryder. That he'll pick up his fourth, or Grant Schutte, rather. And Schutte will go to the line where he's been pretty solid tonight, 7 of 9.
Grant Schutte will be shooting 2.
$19 points for Grant, 7 of 9, as you mentioned, from the line.
He hits the first. To make it a 6-point lead.
Anoka lineup. Matthews returns to the Cardinals.
Second one is off. Great rebound by Paulson, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line, and Scott Schaefer is done for the night.
That's his 5th personal.
Great rebound by Paulson.
Foul on Scott Schaefer, his 4th.
Oh, that's going to be his 4th. So I guess Schaefer not
You
done.
don't like that call, buddy, Joe.
Paulson hits the first.
Now, this is a huge free throw for Matt Paulson, because this will put him up to a 7-point lead if he can hit it.
Schaefer with the rebound. A 6-point Cardinal lead with 1:37 on the clock. Skinner will take a long three-pointer. That's no good. Schutte the rebound. And the Tornadoes trying to get the steal. Will get the foul instead. This one called on Nick Snell.
Nick Snell, his first.
That'll put Grant back to the line. Cardinals with a 7-point advantage.
Grant
1:23
Schutte
left in the second overtime period. Cardinals like trying to put it away.
Schutte hits them both, makes it an 8-point lead. He's got 22.
Coach Rowe yelling to the squad, watch the 3.
Snell hits it from the corner.
Timeout, Anoka.
They were watching it.
They watched it go in.
That's a great shot.
It was
Nick Snell didn't get on the floor until the second overtime. First shot he takes, he says, hey, coach, put me in the starting lineup.
Coach.
You couldn't have hit that any prettier or any quicker. Just right off the pass, he drained it.
He did drain it.
But still, 5 points. The Cardinal lead with 1:05 remaining.
Still plenty of time. Cardinals have to be careful. They got to make sure they do not turn this ball over. We're going to see Anoka pressure on the inbounds. Now, fans still on their feet. They have not sat down, Joe. You are correct.
A little bit of tension running through Roger E. Carlson.
They're somebody who couldn't stay up for all this action.
I know how she feels.
Yeah, I can see you a little tired. It's getting late for you.
Yeah, it's past my bedtime. But
You'll stay up for this Cardinal victory.
That's right. I'll give up a little sleep for this. It's playoff time, baby.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going as deep as 7 overtimes.
I don't think so. Bite
that
your
one
tongue. Bite your tongue.
That one was way past my bedtime.
Mine too. And I stay up late, and it was way past mine. It was like a 1 a.m. finish.
It was about 1 o'clock when we got out of there. At least midnight, 12:30. Telke inbounds to Ryder. Gets it back to Telke. He's fouled finally by Gadke. And he will go to the line at the other end.
Both Scott and Greg Schaefer are going to be checking to the game at the next opportunity.
Pat Telke shooting 2 shots.
Pat Telke with a very solid night.
You can hear the encouragement from the bench for Pat Telke to hit these free throws.
Got 13 points tonight. That's the first free throw he's missed. He's 4 for 5 from the line.
Matthews returns for the Cardinals.
Number of substitutions for both squads.
Straight up over here. Ready? Straight up.
Neither team going really deep, though. The Cardinals only 7 deep for tonight's game. Telke hits the second.
6 points. We're under a minute.
Gadke on the run, looking for room. Not going to find it on the right side. Back to Snell. He bounced down the line, turns it over to the Cardinals.
Anoka substituting for the defense. Pearson and Osowski coming in for Anoka, and the Schaefer's going out. Good pressure by the Cardinals here on the defensive end. And Snell dribbles that ball.
Ryder gets it on the inbound and gets it back to Telke, up to Schutte. Schutte will get the foul from Skinner. And Schutte will be at the line to shoot 2 more. He's been at the charity stripe a whole lot tonight.
Yes, he has.
Number 23, Lane Skinner. Grant shooting 2 shots.
It's the 4th foul on Skinner. Schaefer's each have 4 as well. These will be Schutte's 14th and 15th free throws. He's hit 11 from the charity stripe so far.
Not bad. You get the opportunity to go to the line. Grant Schutte is certainly coming through here this evening. There's numbers, 23 points, as you said, 11 for 14 from the line.
Very solid performance. This is the second rebound controlled by Scott Schaefer. 35 seconds. 7-point Cardinal lead. Skinner steps inside, shoots, that's in and out. Schaefer can't get to it. Big block by Paulson.
Huge block by Matt Paulson.
Skinner's fouled. He'll go to the line. What a block, though.
That was huge. Watch, as you call him, the big man coming out for the big block. Skinner gets an opportunity with 17.4 ticks left on this clock.
And the chance run rampant through the Cardinal crowd of season's over.
Well, you go on the road, and that's what you get. 11 points for Skinner, 2 or 3 from the line.
But what a ball game for the Tornado.
Oh, are you kidding? It's a great ball game for both of these teams.
They certainly did not go down without a fight.
No, definitely not. 5-point lead for the Cards.
And a young team for the Tornadoes as well. Mike Jensen and Joe Gadke, the only seniors in the Tornado lineup.
Anoka doing a good job on the defensive end, forcing Telke to call a timeout. Didn't find anybody open to get that inbounds pass to. But you're right, Joe, they do have a very young squad coming back for next year.
Mike Jensen returning to the Anoka lineup.
Big crowd. Right now, a happy Cardinal crowd. See there, team leading by 5.
Well, barring any incredible turnaround in the next 17.4 seconds, the Cardinals will move on to a semifinal matchup with the winner of Champlin Park and Maple Grove. That one will be next Tuesday at a neutral site to be announced. Could quite possibly be Anoka.
I bet, I would think that it would be quite possibly Anoka. Yeah, if I was a betting man, which I'm not.
And Howie?
We'll be there. Oh yes, we will be there.
Then should they get the victory on Tuesday, the championship for Section 7 is going on Friday in Monticello.
We'd have to take a shuttle to Monticello.
But we'd be there. And this one's going to be called an intentional foul on Pete Osowski. So that one kind of backfires on the Tornadoes. It'll mean free throws for Hable, and the Cardinals will get the ball back too.
It was a tackle almost.
Hable misses the first and hits the second.
That puts the lead back to 6 for the Cards. Plus, they have the ball.
Foul on the inbound. This one will be called on Brian Pearson, and Grant Schutte will return to the free throw line.
Brian Pearson is second.
What a game, Joe.
Grant with 8 free throw attempts in the second overtime. What do you think of that, Howie Shapiro?
I think a lot. A lot of that. Joe, did you think you were in store for this much excitement on your way in?
I did not.
I bet not. Neither did I.
And we have played a lot of extra basketball, Howie.
Yes, we have.
5 full quarters. Schutte hits them both. He's 13 of 17 from the free throw line tonight. Not too shabby. Skinner, a three-pointer on the run. That won't go. Rebound controlled by Hable.
And that's going to do it. The Cardinals will advance.
It took them a little extra time to get there, but they will get the victory. 86-78, the final score. The Cardinals get 2 20-point performers, and they needed them. They will take that momentum, a tough game, and move ahead to a semifinal matchup on Tuesday night. Don't go anywhere. We'll get some post-game reaction right after this.
I'm an official because I can be part of the game, not just a spectator. I'm involved.
I'm a mentor to the kids so they learn the game and respect the game. I've enhanced my leadership skills.
I'm more disciplined.
And I've learned to be fair-minded in tough situations. Officiating isn't easy, and it's certainly not for everyone.
But it could be for you.
Call this number below and find out how you can become a sports official in your community.
Make the call.
Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse. The Cardinals with a big win in double overtime. Standing by with a couple of the reasons. 55 points surrounding me right now. Start with Jeremy Hable. Jeremy, you guys came out, got a big 10-point lead early on, but then saw your fall behind by about 8 points in the third and fourth quarters. What were you guys thinking when you were trailing late in the game?
Well, we were just thinking we had to keep playing defense because that's what's going to get us back in the game. And we went to a 1-2-2 zone, and AC out at the point, he really pressured him, and that's what got us back into it.
Now, we've seen your spin move all season long, but tonight it came in really handy, a couple of very big plays, and that got you the big open shots.
Yeah, when I try to get them on my left hip, and then once they do that, I just try to spin on them and hope no one's there for the charge.
Now, coming into the late part of the game, trailing by a couple points, a couple times you're called on to make very big shots to either tie the game or take the lead back. How were you able to handle that kind of pressure?
Well, I tried to I don't know. I mean, with Sam out, I decided I just had to try to step up tonight and take some more shots, and they fell, so it felt good.
Well, a career high 30 points. You got to feel good about that.
Yeah, feels real good.
All right, well, congratulations on tonight's win. On my other side, Grant Schutte, he's been a big part of the inside game all season long. 25 points tonight. How'd you feel inside against the Twin Towers?
It was going to be a hard game throughout the whole thing, so we knew we just had to go in there and really battle with them all game long.
Now, same question for you. As you guys fell behind late in the game, were you guys starting to feel a bit concerned about the chances of winning?
A couple times I was, and I'm sure the other guys were too, but we knew that we just had to get the ball to Jeremy and see what he could do with us, carry us to the win.
Now, the winner of Maple Grove Champlin Park is going to be your next round opponent. Any favorites or team you'd rather see?
Well, we'd rather play Maple Grove. I mean, they don't have the big guys like Dawson and Erickson, but either way, we're just going to have to play our hearts out like we did tonight.
Now, we talked about it talked to Coach before the game. He said you had a little touch of the strep throat. Didn't it seem to slow you down? How'd you feel out there tonight?
When I got home, and the doctor said that it wasn't really strep throat, it was just like a flaming of my tonsils. So I went out there, feel a little sick, but I just knew that could potentially be our last game, so I had to fight through as hard as I could.
And how's this to end your career at Coon Rapids, a double overtime win in the playoffs?
Oh, it's great. I love it. I'll remember it forever.
All right, well, congratulations. Good luck in the next round. And now I'll bring in my my analyst, Howie Shapiro. Howie, just what a game.
It was a great game, and if you can hear my voice, it's kind of been through it's the double overtime voice, but they really stepped up and proved the fact that they knew what they had to do to get the win, and they didn't let down, and they really could have. There was a point, as you mentioned earlier, 10 points, 8 points down. They just stepped up, did what they had to do, and both Grant and Jeremy, just great games here this evening.
So the Cardinals will move on, a chance to take on the winner of Maple Grove and Champlin Park. That game coming your way Tuesday night. And Howie,
we will be there.
All right, well, that'll wrap things up for us from Roger E. Carlson Fieldhouse. The Cardinals with a double overtime victory over the Anoka Tornadoes to advance in the Section 7 for a playoffs. We want to thank everyone out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do. As always, for the entire crew of CTN, including Mr. Howie Shapiro, I'm Joe Young, saying goodnight.